Hello and welcome. My name is Anita. I am from Yoga on the Road. Thank you for joining me. Today's practice is all about yoga for healthy aging, and that really includes kind of promoting your physical strength, your flexibility, and your mindfulness. It means taking time out for you more often for yourself. So if you would like to begin, come to a comfortable seated position, whether that is sitting cross-legged with your legs extended out in front of you, or even sitting in a chair with your feet planted firmly on the ground. When you arrive at wherever it is that you need to meet yourself, if you feel comfortable to, gently close your eyes. And just start with some deep breaths. Notice the natural rhythm and just how your body feels in this moment. Allow thoughts to come and go. And you might even spend a little bit of time here just acknowledging those thoughts. Just watching them almost drift by. Let's begin to add some gentle movement. So we now have our thoughts and our feelings. We're starting to move by rolling the head and the neck towards the right shoulder. And then using your breath, however naturally that feels to you, you're gently going to roll the head from the right to the left shoulder. Again, with breath, roll through the center, drawing your right ear to your right shoulder. With natural breath, roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. One more time each side, gently roll the neck, this time even slower than before, just finding a natural rhythm of breath for you. Right ear comes to right shoulder. And again, gently and slowly roll the left ear towards the left side. Slowly bring the head back to center. Inhale, extend your arms all the way out, reaching the fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling, palms facing towards the front. Take a few deep, full breaths here. And then slowly plant your right hand down to the outer side of your right hip. Reach your left arm all the way across to the right side. And just focus on your breath here, filling the left side of your body, nice and full from the waist all the way up through the ribs and the armpit. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then with an out breath, lower the left hand, reach towards the left with the right. And again, focus here on just allowing your breath to fill that whole right side of your body. One more time through each. Raise the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, palms facing towards the front. Stretch so that you grow a little longer in the spine. Lower the right hand. Sweep the left hand over towards the right side. Again, opening through the left waist and ribs with your breath as fully and comfortably as you can. Slowly come back through center. Left hand comes down, right hand sweeps over. Bring your breath and your awareness to the right side and the space that it's opening in the right side of the body. Inhale, come all the way back. Take a slow exhale, and as you slowly breathe out, slowly lower the arms and the hands all the way to the knees. And let's come onto our hands and our knees for some cat-cows. Rest the knees on the ground, position them below the hips. Place the hands just in front of the shoulder line. And with breath, we're just going to add some gentle movement through cat-cows as you breathe in. Belly drops down towards the mat. Tailbones lift, chest opens. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone down, lift the navel, broaden and create space through the shoulders. That's one cycle. Let's move through 5. Each time you're breathing in, you're opening your front body down towards the mat. And with each slow out breath, you're rounding and lifting your spine back up towards the ceiling. Just move through with your own pace of breath. Move through one more round. Breathe in, belly draws down towards the mat, heart stays open and radiates forward. As you breathe out and you tuck your tailbone and lift the navel up towards your spine, look in underneath towards your belly button. Inhale, slowly come back to a neutral spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to rock your weight forward. Start to slowly lower your thighs, bending the elbows if you need to, your hips, your ribs, your chest, and your head all the way to the ground. Keep the hands positioned just alongside your ribs here. Take a big and full deep breath in, feeling your belly press into the mat. As you exhale, push back to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Settle your body weight back and start to press into your hands as your hips lightly lift up towards the ceiling. First downward dog. Let's add a little bit of movement together. So press the right heel down towards the mat as you bend your left knee. As you push your heel down towards the mat, have a sense of lifting your kneecap up and engaging the thigh. Take a breath here. And then with a change of breath, we're slowly pedaling the legs. So now the left heel lowers towards the floor, right heel lifts, right knee bends. As your left heel presses down towards the mat, have a feeling of lifting your kneecap so that you feel your thighs start to engage. I'm going to move through that 3 more times. Right heel presses to the floor, left knee bends. Lift and engage the right kneecap, engage the thigh. Press and extend now, left heel moving down towards the ground. Engage the leg, lift the kneecap, and move through 2 more cycles with your own breath. If at any stage you feel fatigued, the arms are tired, the shoulders are tired, just come down into whatever position feels comfortable for you and rest. If you are in a rest position, come back to downward dog. Extend both heels down towards the ground. Look forward between the hands. Look back towards your feet. Walk your feet in, 1 step each. Walk your hands in, 1 step each. Walk your feet in, 1 step each, bending the knees as you need. Walk your hands back, 1 step each. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And just allow the arms to hang heavy or even cross at the elbows here. And take 4 breaths here. Again, take a moment to acknowledge any thoughts or feelings moving through your body right now. By acknowledging, you might say to yourself, I notice that my spine feels long. Notice that my head feels heavy. I notice that I'm feeling tired. I notice that I'm feeling energized. What is it you notice right here? As you notice, we're going to start to connect movements. So as you breathe in, bend the knees, lift the arms all the way up, stand up. Exhale, release the arms. Just take a moment to look around, acknowledge your surroundings, acknowledge where your body is. Come to stand in mountain pose or Tadasana with the feet together and the heels just slightly apart. And on your next in-breath, you're going to step or jump the feet 3.5 to 4 feet apart. Arms extended here. If your arms are fatigued at any stage, just rest them on your hips. Otherwise, turn your left foot 90 degrees. Press the heel of the left foot firmly into the ground. So really activate that front leg by pressing the heel into the ground. And then with your right foot, you're going to press the heel back out and away from you at about a 45-degree angle. So now in the right foot, you're pressing through the outer edge of the foot. In your left foot, you're pressing through the heel. Keep that connection, hold that connection there, and then slowly start to bend the left knee out over towards the left ankle. Knees tracking towards the little pinky toe side. So feel heavy in the legs with your connection through your feet, and then see if you can lift the torso up and out of the waist and the hips. Look down the line of your left arm all the way to the very fingertips. And hold here for 5 breaths. Remember, if you need to modify, hands can come back down to the waist, but we're still really working energetically through the front heel and the back outer edge of the foot. As you do that, start to lift and rise up out of the hips. And then a slight transition here before we change sides. So flip the left palm up. As you inhale, you're going to straighten through the left leg, sweep the left fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the hand or position the head wherever it's comfortable. One more breath here. Inhale, slowly transition back to Warrior Two. Extend through the front leg, parallel your feet. We're moving to the opposite side now. So this time you're turning your right foot out 90 degrees. Kick the back heel back about 45 degrees. Press down firmly through your right heel. Press down firmly through the outer edge of your left foot. Extend the arms if you choose to here and bend through the right knee here. Again, just eyeball the knee to check that the knee is facing towards the pinky side toe of your foot. Again, really use the feet here to ground and connect, and as you ground and connect through the legs, see if you can rise or lift up out of the hips. Keep those legs super active. Take 4 breaths. Acknowledge any thoughts or feelings. And by acknowledging, again, you're just naming what you notice. I notice that my front leg feels fatigued. Notice that my breath feels short, whatever it is. And then with that, add some movement. So we're going to connect movement now to the thoughts. Flip the front palm up, extend through the right leg, reach through the right fingertips. Create any sort of movement here, whether that's lifting and engaging through the legs or reaching your arm higher. Return back to Warrior Two. Just notice your surrounds. Use your peripheral vision to have a look where you are. See your mat. See your surrounds. As you inhale, extend through the front leg, parallel the feet together. And again, options here to step or to just walk the feet back together on an exhale. Exhale, jump or step the feet together. Just take a moment to notice, to be body aware. Notice your breath. And then slowly start to shift your weight into your left foot as you lift your right foot either to the calf or the upper inner thigh. The toes of the right foot are pointing down towards the ground. And then for stability, just find a point that you can focus on, a fixed point that you can focus on to help with your steadiness. It's not always perfect, so just go with it on the day. And then arms slowly start to reach up towards the ceiling. If it's too much for your shoulders here, keeping your palms together, then just take the arms slightly apart. Keep your foundation strong. By that I mean really grounding down through the heel and the toe mounds. Keeping your gaze focused, being aware of your breath. Slowly start to shift the hands, lower the foot, and whatever movement you need to release any tension, and we're moving to the right side. So first of all, start by pressing the weight into the right foot. Just take a moment to even disconnect the right foot from the ground, reposition the ball of the foot, lift through the heel, reposition the heel. Feel that strong and firm connection to the ground before you take flight. Then find the position for your foot. Let the toes of the left foot point down to the ground. Energetically draw everything inwards towards this center line here. Find your drishti or gaze or point of focus. Use your breath to help steady you. And then express the rest of the pose with your arms by either raising them up, palms pressing together, arms open. Balance is so important as we age. So anytime you can come to these sort of practices, the more you're promoting your balance, your flexibility, health. Take another 2 breaths here. Slowly and mindfully release. Release the foot. Again, make any movement to your feet to release any tension. I'm slowly coming down to the ground now, so as you inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, gently soften through the knees, fold forward. Walk the hands all the way back to downward facing dog. And again, you might just stay here for 5 or so breaths and pedal the feet out. Stretch the calves, stretch the Achilles. Gently lower your knees to the ground. We're coming to a seated position for a seated forward fold now. So extend your legs out in front of you. And just for a moment, just to work on the spine, I just want you to bring your hands back behind the line of your hips. You might rest on your fingertips here. And then use your fingertips pressing into the ground to draw the shoulders back and to lift and elongate your spine. Draw the toes back here towards your shins. Press the knees down into the ground and have a feeling of pressing your inner thighs down towards the ground as well. Not to create any strain, but just to strengthen and power up the legs. And we're slowly going to move into a forward fold. So pivoting from the hips, slowly start to come forward. Just doing this really slowly. Keep encouraging the chest to open by drawing the shoulders back. And then with your next exhale, maybe move a little deeper into that pose. You can move the hands whenever you need to for whatever support you need. Keep the legs nice and active by pressing the knees down into the mat, engaging the thighs, pressing the inner thighs down towards the mat. And just keep moving until you find a place that feels beneficial for you. Take one last cycle of breath here. Slowly come back up. And then slowly make your way to your back now for a gentle twist before Savasana. Lie comfortably on your back, stretch your arms and lengthen them out away from your shoulders. Draw your knees in towards your chest here. And then slowly start to lower one leg at a time. So the right leg down towards the ground and just gently let the left knee and leg follow. Really taking your time with this twist. Again, take a moment to acknowledge any thoughts or feelings that you're aware of. Name them. And let's connect with those thoughts and feelings now by adding some gentle movement. So slowly lift the left leg. The right leg follow, using a little bit of core there to lift it up. Remind yourself of your surroundings, where you are, what you're doing for yourself, what you notice. Use all your senses, what you feel, what you see. Lower the left leg to the ground, followed by the right. Pause here for 5 breaths. Slowly lift the right leg away from the floor. Let the left leg follow. Lower the feet to the ground. Press your elbows into the ground and just tuck your elbows in underneath your shoulders. Let the palms rest flat on the ground, excuse me, and extend your legs all the way out in front of you. Just check that the alignment of your body is nice and straight and long. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly, without too much disturbance to the rest of your body, lower yourself all the way to the ground. Let your palms rest away from your sides, palms facing up. Let your feet rest out to the side. Let your eyes gently close. Bring your awareness now to your natural breath again. Just spend a moment acknowledging wisdom and the knowledge of your body. Acknowledging that you've done something proactive for your healthy aging today. And that's simply just moving your body. Breathing, being mindful, being aware of your surroundings. Just lay here for another minute or so. Just allowing whatever comes up for you to float on by. Start to add some gentle movement to your fingers, to your toes, to any other part of your body that's seeking movement right in this moment. When you're ready, draw your knees in towards your chest. Gently roll off to one side. Use your arms to support you all the way back to a comfortable seated position. And let's close our practice today by bringing our hands to our heart, turning your gaze towards your chest and taking a moment to acknowledge your heart space. Taking a moment to acknowledge your arrival onto the mat today for practice. And taking a moment to acknowledge the fact that we've all been able to practice together. May all beings everywhere be happy, be safe, and be free. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Anita, I'm from Yoga on the Road. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm still uploading tutorials quite regularly, so I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.